Hey guys, Regional Vice President Platinum Joe Goodyear here, and excited to bring you the 90-day game plan. So make sure you grab all your paperwork, you're ready to go. I'm going to give you a training on exactly how to roll out the 90-day game plan so that you can take your business to the next level. Here's what it looks like. Make sure you have all 9 pages, including this one. If you don't, grab the paperwork from your upline team coordinator above, come back and start the video. Excited about it, and here we go. Alright guys, well here we are. We are ready to kick off the 90-day game plan, and here's why it's so important to take advantage of the 90-day game plan. See, maybe you've been involved with ACN for a couple of weeks, couple of months, or even a couple of years, and maybe you're not having that success that you really wanted. And here's what I'll share with you after 7 years of being with the company, is it's all about what you do in a short burst of energy. It's a season of your life that'll get that business off the ground for you. Think about an airplane on a runway. You see, when you've got an airplane on the runway, the pilot's got to give it everything they got to get it off the ground. Then, once they get up to altitude, they can throttle back and go for hundreds, if not thousands of miles. Same thing here. You don't want to give it a little bit on the runway. Imagine if we got on an airplane and the pilot said, hey, listen, I'm going to give it a little bit. I'm going to give it just enough to hopefully get this thing off the ground, or I'm going to give it a part-time effort. I'm going to give it a try. Imagine if you or I were sitting on an airplane and the pilot said, listen, let's give this thing a try and get it off the runway. I don't know about you, but I'd be freaking out and hopping off of that airplane. So here in ACN, it's the same way. So no matter how long you've already been in business, let's start today as day one, and let's dive in to the 90-day game plan. Now, the first thing I want to do is warn you, this is not for everyone. See, it's going to be difficult. There's going to be sacrifices. You're going to have to shut off the television, shut off the video games, miss a couple of things. But one thing I can promise you is after 90 days, your business will be at the next level. So if you're an ETT, you will be a ETL. If you're an ETL, you will be a team coordinator, so on and so forth. So let's dive right into it. First thing we want to do is take a look at the first page. And the first page gives you a little bit of mindset on exactly what you need to be ready to take this 90-day challenge. So we've got a couple of pieces of paper. Here's the first sheet, okay? So the first sheet, it says you have a need for speed. You have to have a need for speed. Slow and steady does not win the race. So here it says every single $1 million earner in the network marketing world has focused, take no prisoners approach to building their business. Focus means follow one course until successful. If you approach this business as a hobby, it will pay you hobby income. That might be what you're looking for, but I was looking for more. So you want to build a big business with a large organization, you have to get in there and give it a burst. You've got to give it a burst. So make sure you go over this sheet here. You can see, eliminate the thinking of who can I get to buy into this from your mind. The proper mindset is who do I want to give the privilege of joining me in creating a phenomenal lifestyle. See, you have an opportunity for people, so you want to make sure that you are excited about talking to people, not that you feel like you're dragging people into ACN. Now, you want to think, man, my friends will be angry at me if I don't tell them about ACN, not, oh man, I'm nervous to approach people. You want to tell everybody that you're in, you're fired up, and you're taking your business to the next level. So get serious, set some goals. We're going to go over this, so I want you to keep this sheet, put it aside for now, and we'll get back to it momentarily. All right, guys, let's dive right into it. Page 3 looks like this. Getting ready for the 90-day blitz. Now, this is your index that's going to allow you to kind of go back and just kind of like a table of contents have you. Now, here's what we want to do. We want to eliminate distractions, identify them, and then eliminate them. Examples, negative people, self-doubt, too much Facebook, television, etc., etc. Vision. What is your vision for the next 90 days? And onward. Are you able, listen, are you able to commit 90 days to overcome any obstacles? 90 days. That's all. To eliminate every problem you have with your ACN business, to get it up and running, but you got to eliminate obstacles. Set up your calendar. You're going to block off times for PBRs, 2-on-1s. Set your ACN hours. Very important. If you're part-time, which most of you are going to be part-time, that means you still have a JOB, you still have a business that you're operating, you still have to give ACN 5 hours a day. 5 hours a day of building your ACN business for the next 90 days. Now, if you're full-time, team coordinator or above, it's 10 plus hours a day. So block off some time. We're going to help you with that, but just know the commitment going into it. Establish your why and your mission statement. Establish your why. See, my mission statement is I believe all parents deserve to spend more time with their children, and I show people a way to stay at home and provide a full-time income. What's your mission statement? Another mission statement here on our team is we're bringing back the American dream. What do you stand for? And get your reason why as well. Connect and use the tools. Weekly trainings. Make sure you're plugging into every Friday night leadership and every Saturday training that you have going on in your marketplace. PBRs, those are events. Private business receptions are the lifeblood of this business. Success stories. If you know of your upline team coordinator, regional director, regional vice president, senior vice president, share their stories in the Success from Home magazine. That is a tool. Also Facebook. You can use Facebook to post positive pictures of home meetings or post that your training's coming up, or you can do what I did and I completely shut down my Facebook and said, listen, for the next 90 days, I'm focused on changing my life. Also DVDs and magazines and your IBO websites, etc., etc. Develop an accountability team. Grab a hold of 2 or 3 other people that are within your marketplace that are taking the 90-day challenge and get in and hold each other accountable. Meaning if you're working with somebody, say, listen, I want you to hold me to my goals, I'll hold you to your goals. So lock arms with somebody because it's going to be a rough ride. So you want to lock arms with somebody to keep each other accountable. Also, you want to create a daily and monthly plan. What actions are you taking daily and monthly to move your business forward? So once again, this is kind of like your table of contents. We're going to get into it. We're going to go over every one of these, but I just want to get you ready for your 90-day game plan. All right, guys, page 4, set yourself up for success. Listen, we all want to spend more time with family and friends enjoying our why rather than spending precious time doing the things we feel like we have to do, like your job. Develop your why clearly and powerfully to break through any unexpected obstacles and guide your time prioritization. Your 90-day game plan will be your tool to focus your goals, eliminate distractions, and achieve your why. How many of us are sick and tired of talking about our why? Now it's time to go out there and achieve our why. Maybe you want to retire your parents. How many times have you said, I'm going to retire my parents, retire my parents? Isn't it time we retire your parents? You want to retire yourself. You want to quit your job. You want to fire your boss. It's time to get this done. So this 90-day game plan is going to help you get that done. First thing we're going to do is we're going to write down in the box provided what we're going to give up. What are you going to give up? Maybe it's television. Maybe it's alcohol. Maybe it's partying with your friends. Maybe it's video games. Whatever it is, too much Facebook. Maybe you're gossiping a lot. You're hanging around people that are distractions. You want to stop and then write down in the box what you're going to give up. You also want to write down what you're going to start doing. Maybe you're going to start smiling more, thinking positive, talking to people. So write down some things that you're going to give up and write down some things you're going to start doing here over the next 90 days. All right, guys, page 5. Here we go. Commit and never give up. Listen, it's a commitment. It's a 90-day commitment. Push yourself through it, and you will not believe the person that you become, the success that you're about to achieve. It's going to be phenomenal. So here we go. What will keep you moving towards your 90-day goal? This is a very important exercise that I want you to do tonight. I want you to get this started. You've got to create a vision board with pictures of your goals, dreams, and why to help you stay focused. Now, your vision board should be a cork board that you can pick up at your local hardware store, Walmart, Target, and you want to send some time aside, maybe late at night before you go to bed or first thing in the morning, depending on your schedule. And the vision board is so important. You see, it's all about your subconscious mind. And I remember 7 years ago when I first started ACN, I had a vision board where I had cut out pictures of the cars I wanted, the watches that I wanted, the motorcycles that I wanted, the house that I wanted, the freedom that I wanted. And 80% of my vision board came true over the last 7 years. Now, you've got to understand that it's subliminal. If you think about a commercial that we watch on television of maybe McDonald's, you see, you might not stop what you're doing right away and go run to McDonald's for that Big Mac, but the next time you're standing in line at McDonald's, it's a result of the subliminal message that was sent to you through either the tractor-trailer truck going down the highway or that commercial. So your vision board is the same thing. You want to get the subconscious mind working 24/7. So you want to spend time finding pictures on the internet, finding pictures through magazines, and planning this with your family. Meaning pick out the exact car that you want to have when you become successful. Pick out the vacation home you want to have. Do some shopping for the actual things that you want in your life and your family's life. Maybe it's a vacation to Disneyland. Maybe it's a cruise. And I want you to cut out those pictures, not the words, the pictures, and pin them to your cork board. The more the merrier. And display it in your dining room, in your kitchen, in your living room, where you and your family can see that every single day. And I promise you, that will change your life. So take the vision board very seriously. It's one of the most overlooked parts of the 90-day game plan, but in my opinion, it's the most important part of the 90-day game plan. And if you have children, enroll your children on helping you, and your children will also help keep you accountable to attaining the goals that you put on that vision board. It's a great tool. Highly recommend doing it. It's part of the 90-day game plan. Now, I also want you to write down what type of income you want to have at the end of the event. Maybe it's $2,000 a month. Maybe it's $1,000 a month. Maybe you're a higher level position and it's $10,000 a month. Write it down. Write down the position you want to be. Maybe you want to become a team coordinator. Write that down. And how many people you'll have at the regional event. Now listen, 90 days from now, we are going to have a regional event where we're going to be able to bring people from all over the Northeast, and we're going to give you those details very, very soon. But just understand, we're going to have a huge event with some very special guest speakers 90 days from now. Write down a mindset and a personal goal. Maybe you want to read a couple of books. Maybe you want to lose weight. That's all part of the process. Becoming successful, eating healthy, hanging around positive people, whatever your mindset and personal goal, write that down. Now, in the box below, it says, how will your life be different when you achieve your 90-day game plan goals? How will your family be? Will your debt problems be solved? Write down what your life will look like if you achieve a $5,000 a month income, if you become a team coordinator, if you bring 100 people to the regional event, and you hit your personal goal. So write down, paint a picture of what your life will look like if you achieve the goals. All right, guys, page 6, your 90-day game plan. This is your personal commitment right here. This is it. So what we want to do is write down your name, your start date, the end date, and your 90-day goal is to write something down. Your 90-day goal is to become a team coordinator, eliminate debt, get out of credit card debt, pay off my house, be in a position to provide more for my family, quit my job, whatever it is, write down that goal. And then I want you to write down that you will personally commit to helping how many people join your business within the first 4 weeks. This is people that you are going to personally recruit and bring into your team. Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 4, maybe it's 10. Do not write down something that you're not willing to do and then go and write how you're going to do this. You're going to get over your fear of saying hi to strangers. You're going to dig deep and have another home meeting. You're going to get over that chicken list. You're going to stop being afraid to call people. Whatever that is, you want to make sure you write it down. Something magic happens when the pen hits the paper, so write it all down. I commit to fulfilling my 90-day game plan goals. Write down your commitment. I will stick to my schedule. I will have a support team. I will make sure I do everything necessary to hit my goals and how you'll accomplish that. And then it says, I personally commit to the 90-day game plan and will build my business full-time or part-time. And I want you to circle one. Remember, part-time being 5+ hours, full-time being 10+ hours a day for the next 90 days. Sign it. And then get a copy to your upline. Let them know you're in, you're committed, you're ready to go. All right, page 7. This is an example schedule. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Staples, and I want you to pick up a planner. Now, your planner should look like this, meaning it should have a to-do list somewhere on there, and it should have the hours of every day. They call this a daily planner with a to-do list. So you might have to look a little bit, but I found one at Staples for $22. It's phenomenal. I had to edit some of the times, meaning I used some whiteout to change 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, so on and so forth. But you want to look at this example schedule, and you want to go out and buy a daily planner that's going to help you be able to fulfill this. Now, you want to make sure, and this is very important, that you do not write out the next day's goals and to-dos until the end of today. See, some people think they have to write out the whole week. You can't write out the whole week because you don't know what's going to happen today. You might meet somebody that wants to meet you tomorrow. So you won't know that you're going to be writing down that appointment until the day is over. Now, this is where you're going to block off your 10 hours. Maybe from 9 to 11, you're going to read personal development. Maybe from 11 to 1, you're going to go out and get some phone numbers. You're going to go talk to some people. You're going to get over your fear of personal recruiting. Maybe from 6 to 10, you have home meetings that you're doing. So make sure that you block off the times that you need. I've given you some examples here. Once again, call your upline team coordinator or above if you need help with your schedule. But go and pick up your planner today. Now, this is not your PBR schedule. This is your daily to-do schedule and your to-do list. So, very excited about this. Mine is ready to go. I'm excited. The team's excited. Go get your planner, and we'll get you started here. All right, we're back, and we're on to the final page. Page 8, liftoff time. Time to get that plane off the runway. Time to make that commitment. Time to get started with your 90-day game plan. So, yes, it is, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, book another PBR. And this time, get over the chicken list, dig deep for new contacts, and schedule it today. You need to lead by example. You've got to have another home meeting. Fill out the 90-day game plan paperwork and get to work. Make sure you enroll your family. If you're married, talk to your spouse. Let them know, honey, I'm committing to 90 days. Let your children know, hey, I might miss some things, but over the next 90 days, see this dream board, this vision board? I want to get some of these things in progress. I want to get started so we can have a better life. Sell out to ACN. Sell out to the 90-day game plan. It'll change your life. Now, always be in phase 1. I want to talk to you. I want to give you a little advice on phase 1. Phase 1 is always recruiting. You're always talking to people and collecting phone numbers and setting up appointments to get them in front of the information. And you might have heard that you should never go out to recruit. That means you shouldn't get all fired up and psyched up and all dressed up to go out to recruit. You should recruit while you're out. Now, I'm here to tell you that I found both of those to not be true. You don't want to recruit at all. Here's what you want to do. You want to talk to everybody. Now, you're not trying to get everybody to give you their phone number. You're trying to get over your fears of talking to strangers. We all have it because we were told our whole lives, don't talk to strangers. Now in ACN, you got to talk to strangers. So we also face rejection challenges that maybe we've had when maybe we were dumped by a girl or a guy back in middle school or high school. We've all been told no, and it stays with us. We carry that on, but I'm here to tell you that ACN is the greatest opportunity you're ever going to find, and this is the time. 2015, it will never be better, but you need to take advantage. So talk to everybody. Hold the door for somebody if you're going into a store or a restaurant. Say hi. Say, hey, great day today. Say, nice car, nice tie, nice shoes, nice shirt, nice dress. Just start a conversation with people and see if it goes anywhere. If it starts to get into a little bit of small talk, you can then ask them what they do for a living. They'll ask you what you do for a living, and you say, actually, I look for people that are open-minded, and I show them an opportunity to create additional income. Are you interested? Can I get your number? I can't get into it now, but I want to introduce you to some people. That's all it is. So talk to everybody. Wait for the conversation to go in your direction. If it doesn't, no big deal. You're still growing because you're getting over your fears. And I'm telling you, if you can just talk to everyone, you are going to blow this business up. You're going to want to build 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 new lines of business, but don't rely on your existing team. You go out there and you build a brand new team by having a PBR, by talking to everybody, and I promise you, your business is going to explode. Book a meeting for everybody that's still existing in your team. Make sure they're scheduling meetings. PBRs are the key to this business. Sell out to your local trainings. Don't miss a Saturday training. Don't miss a Friday night training. Now also, you want to pick up your planner, start scheduling, create your dream board, write down your fears and overcome them, stay accountable with your support team, master customer acquisition on a couple of services, energy if you're in an energy market, flash wireless, television, master a few services so that when somebody joins your team, you can get them qualified very quickly because you want to get them qualified within 24 to 48 hours. Now understand more PBRs in your group equals more success, period. So the name of the game is to make sure that you block off 5 to 10 hours a day to build your business. Make sure you create a vision board. Make sure you write down your goals, and then make sure you put it into play. You know, maybe you got to stay motivated by watching some videos. Maybe you got to play this video over again. But you want to get yourself fired up. You want to be motivated, and I think that vision board will do wonders for you. And then the name of the game is to expose new people. It's not to try to go rally up and fire up your existing downline. So if you just forward this message to your team and you expect them to go do it, you're missing the point. This is about you. This is about me. This is a brand new thing that I'm going to do, that you're going to do, that's going to create massive success for us over the next 90 days. I'm excited about taking Team New England to the next level, but you got to partake. You got to make the decision that you are going to go on this 90-day run with us, and we are going to blow this up. We have a special event coming up on May 30th in Worcester, Massachusetts. I'm going to give you more details. We're going to have a senior vice president, maybe even more than one senior vice president, along with a couple of platinum regional vice presidents training, and we're going to have a massive event that we're all building up to this 90-day game plan with. So it's going to be a huge run. You're going to want to get started right away. I'm excited about it. It was a lot of fun making this video. Hopefully you got a lot out of it. Once again, make sure you grab the paperwork. If you don't have it, contact your upline team coordinator. We'll get it to you. I'm excited. I got to go. I've got a 90-day game plan to implement, and I'm excited. So I can't wait to see you in 90 days, the brand new you with your brand new team. And I can't wait to watch you walk the stage at the up-and-coming international convention with ACN as well. So congratulations on watching this video. Let's get out there and let's do our part in bringing back the American dream. Thank you very much. God bless.